In this video, I'm about to break down the fourth level of the mindset that you need to never be stopped. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's your boy Taurus, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Stay Focused Fridays, where we help you stay locked in through the weekend and for the rest of your life. All right, listen, we've been talking about mindset and the 4 different levels of mindset, the 4 different levels of your mentality, all right? And the first level is victim mindset. The second level, weak mindset. The third level, strong mindset. And the fourth level, we're talking about an unstoppable mindset. That's right, getting to that place where you cannot be stopped. And the way I want to break that down to you, I want to talk to you about your favorite player, all right? You got a favorite player. We all have a favorite player or that guy that we just gravitate to, like, man, her game sweet or his game sweet. Whatever your sport is, whatever your player is, I love the game of football and basketball. And so for me, when I think about my greatest, my idol, right? When I think about my basketball idols growing up as a kid, I have mine. But some of you may be on that LeBron James, right? That's your guy. You got Steph Curry, maybe he your guy. You got KD, Kyrie, right? You got Trae Young. You've got Kawhi. You've got a bunch of guys in the league who just killing the game right now. We all have that favorite player, and I guarantee you that your favorite player has a favorite player. And if I was a betting man, right, if I was a gambling man, I would tell you that most of your favorite players right now are guys who also had as their favorite player my guy, Allen Iverson. That's right, The Answer. I grew up watching The Answer. I'm talking about his crossover was deadly. If you haven't studied that thing, right, you need to go watch some YouTube videos and perfect that thing in the game. Just don't carry it, all right? As a matter of fact, they were hating on AI so much, they started calling carry on him, right? So he stopped doing it as much as he did when he first got into the league, right? Even though most people know AI for the cornrows, or they know him for the tattoos, or they know him for his crossover being deadly, right? The reason why I love AI so much was not just his game, right? But it was his heart. You know what I'm saying? AI had heart. AI had that attitude. Matter of fact, he said it out of his own mouth. What drove him and why he played every game like it was his last? He said these words.
I feel like, and I know that nobody can stop me.
I believe that nobody can stop me but me. Let me tell you something. You're talking about somebody who 160 pounds soaking wet. The NBA is a tall man's game. It's a big man game. But don't tell AI that, though, because he's still crossing them up. He's still rising them up, catching them off the rim, dunking on them. He's still doing his thing. He's still putting up 40 and 50. He's still dominating. He's still going to the finals. He's still winning the MVP. He's still winning the All-Star MVP. He's still balling out of control. Why? Because he made up his mind that I cannot be stopped. He said that nobody can stop me but me. He said nobody can stop me but me. And that's the mentality that you have to have if you're going to be elite, if you're going to go to the next level, if you're going to play in D1, if you're going to the league, if you're going to get that scholarship, if you're going to dominate this upcoming season. You have to get to that point where you have an unstoppable mindset. And this is the mindset that sees only yourself as your greatest competition. It's not the dude that play on the other team. It's not the dude that play on your team. It's not the dude that play on her team. It's not the dude that's down the street. It's not the dude that's in your league, in your conference. No, the dude, hear me, the dude, the girl that is your greatest competition is staring you in the mirror every single day when you get up in the morning, every single night when you go to bed, every single time you brushing your teeth, you watching your greatest competition. Every single time you washing your face in the morning, you watching your greatest competition. And what I'm telling you right now is that if you're going to excel, if you're going to be elite, you have to have an unstoppable mindset. And I know you're asking the question right now, well, how do I get that mindset? And the reason why you get that mindset, or the way that you get that mindset, is you get that mindset by doing these 3 things. And I'm telling you, you will begin to develop the mindset that cannot be stopped. So right now you're probably asking, all right, so what do I need to do in order to get this unstoppable mindset that you're so excited about? All right. I'm so glad you asked me, because I'm so glad to tell you. All right. The first thing, hear me, number 1 is that you have to erase the limits, okay? You have to erase the limits. all of the limitations that you have placed on yourself, all of the limitations that your mom may have placed on you, that your dad may have placed on you, that your brothers or sisters may have placed on you, that your coach may have placed on you, that your principal may have placed on you, that your neighborhood may have placed on you. Listen, any limitation that anytime somebody tell you that you can't do something, or you too young, or you too small, or you too short, or you too skinny, or you too fat, listen to me. I want you to take every limitation that somebody ever placed on you or that you have placed on yourself, and I need you to erase it. I need you to delete it. Make a conscious decision right now and say to yourself, I will not limit myself from reaching my greatest potential. I will not limit myself from doing the impossible. That's number one. Number two is you have to believe in the crazy. Come on, you got to believe in the crazy. What's that? The crazy is that thing that you want to do that nobody else can see you doing. Is that thing that you think about all the time. It's that dream that you have, that goal that you have, that vision that you have for your life. What I'm telling you right now is I want you to believe in the crazy, even though it sounds crazy, even though your dream sounds crazy, even though it sounds impossible, it sounds hard. You can't do that. You can't play D1 basketball. You can't get a D1 scholarship. You can't listen. And you will have people out there telling you, man, you ought to just get any scholarship, right? You got D3 schools and D2 schools and NAIA and JUCO and so on and so forth, right? They're telling you that those are things that are out there. But here's what you have to do. You have to know what it is that you want and what you are capable of. I'm not knocking any of those schools. I'm not knocking that at all. What I'm saying is that don't settle for that when you can do more. Don't settle for that when you can be more. Don't settle for that when you can do greater and bigger things with your life, all right? And sometimes, hear me now, in order to do the crazy, in order to believe the crazy, in spite of it being crazy, sometimes you need to pray. Sometimes you need to call on God. You need to meditate. Whatever you decide to do, all I'm telling you is don't stop believing in the crazy dream that you have. That's number two. Number three, guys, here's the last one, and I'm done. Number three is this. You have to know your purpose. You have to know your purpose in the game and beyond the game. That's right. You have to know your purpose in the game and beyond the game. In the game, what is your role? In the game, what is it that you are asked to do? In the game, what moments are the moments that you need to be doing the most, right? I have to make sure that I am living according to my purpose beyond the game. I discovered that my purpose is to help young men, young women discover their purpose. That's my purpose. My purpose is to help you discover your purpose. And when you operate in purpose, you are operating in a place, you're operating in a mindset, you're operating in a space now where you feel unstoppable. Like you are unstoppable. Listen, let me tell you something. When you walking in your purpose, you start impacting lives. You start changing lives beyond playing ball, beyond hooping, beyond playing football, beyond sports, beyond the game. And that's what gives you this authority. That's what gives you this boldness. That's what gives you this assurance. That's what gives you this confidence to say, you know what? I am going to be unstoppable because I am unstoppable. I made up my mind that nobody can stop me.
I feel like, and I know that nobody can stop me.
Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me. I can't even stop me unless I make a decision to stop myself. Don't stop yourself. You got so many things going on around you trying to stop you. Don't stop yourself. You stay focused, you stay locked in, and hear me now, and you will be unstoppable. And I'll see you next week. Let's go. For more videos, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you can be the first one to know and get notified whenever a new video drops. And make sure you share this with your coaches, or if you're a coach, share it with your players so we can spread the word and get more athletes focused and locked in through the weekend.